On a cold March morning in 2016, 27-year-old Erin Callahan left her apartment in Milwaukee to walk her golden retriever, Scout. The sidewalk was slick with ice, and neighbors remembered seeing her bundled in a navy parka, her cheeks red from the wind. She waved to Mrs. Knudsen, an elderly woman across the street, then vanished. Scout was found an hour later, tied to a lamppost 3 blocks from her building. Erin's phone, purse, and keys were still at home. The apartment door was locked from the inside. Her boyfriend, Jason Keller, reported her missing by noon. Milwaukee PD launched a search immediately. Erin wasn't the type to disappear. She worked as a nurse at St. Mary's, had no enemies, no history of mental illness, no financial troubles. Her social media was ordinary photos of hikes, lattes, Scout, and Jason. Jason was the first suspect, as boyfriends often are. Detectives found it odd that he waited 4 hours to report her missing. He claimed he thought she was at the dog park, then the grocery store, but they couldn't break his alibi. Multiple neighbors saw him at his job, a mechanic shop, the entire morning. Still, they pressed him. Erin's been distant lately, he admitted in the second interview. Tired. She said she felt like someone was watching her. Detectives made a note, but there was nothing to follow up on. No evidence of stalking, no strange cars, no break-ins. The case went cold within 3 months. In August 2019, a woman named Trina Bell was arrested 120 miles away in Eau Claire for shoplifting. A routine search of her apartment revealed a storage unit rental receipt. In the unit were several stolen goods, vintage jewelry, rare coins, a police badge, and an iPhone 5 wrapped in a tattered hoodie. The phone still had power. The screensaver was a photo of a woman hugging a golden retriever, Erin Callahan. When detectives opened the messaging app, there were dozens of unsent draft messages, all written after her official disappearance date. One message was timestamped April 4th, 2016. It's 9:12 p.m. If anyone finds this, I'm still alive. He keeps me in the cellar. He says, no one's looking anymore. Please, don't stop. Trina Bell didn't match any profiles. No violent history, no priors, aside from minor theft. But when detectives interviewed her, she cracked fast. It wasn't me, she said. It was my brother, Tyler. Tyler Bell, 42, had died by suicide in 2018, a year before the discovery. He had worked as a janitor in a building near Erin's apartment. No one had ever looked at him, no record, no connection, just a quiet man in the background, Trina said. Tyler was odd and reclusive. In 2015, after a brief stint living with her, he told her he'd found someone to fix him. She thought he meant a girlfriend. Then he stopped visiting. When she went through his things after his death, she took the valuables, never realizing one of them might be the key to solving a missing persons case. Police traced Tyler's old address, a rundown house surrounded by thick pine trees outside Eau Claire. In the basement, they found an insulated, soundproof room, reinforced with steel panels and padlocked from the outside. It had a cot, a bucket, a stack of books, and etchings scratched into the walls. Day 43. Don't forget my name. Day 201. Scout, I miss you. DNA tests confirmed the blood on the cot matched Erin's. Her hair was found in the drain, but there was no sign of where she went or how she may have died. Just one more draft message. The last one. I heard a truck. If someone's reading this, I'm not crazy. I'm just forgotten. Trina was not charged for Erin's disappearance, but faced charges for possession of stolen property and obstruction. She was given probation. The public was outraged. Erin's parents, Joan and Michael Callahan, issued a statement. We know Erin didn't just vanish. We now know someone had her, hurt her, and she tried again and again to reach us. We failed her, but the world failed her. The FBI reclassified the case as a presumed homicide, but with Tyler dead, no charges would ever be filed. The house was demolished in 2020. Erin's body has never been found. In 2022, on what would have been Erin's 34th birthday, a memorial was placed at Veterans Park, overlooking Lake Michigan. It bears her face, a quote from her journals. "You remember who you are by remembering who loves you." Beneath it, carved in stone, is a line from her final unsent message: "Please don't stop." To this day, Erin Callahan is listed in the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System. To most who followed the case, she is no longer missing, stolen, and never returned.